So I'm back again, and here's what it looks like when I've gotten the walls up to frame out the built-ins. Here's the toe kick vent, and I cut the carpet and sort of laid it back down. And so next thing I've got to do is move this ceiling fan, because I'm going to construct my boxes. So one thing I did was these walls you see, I actually built them in the garage and carried them upstairs instead of creating a bunch of dust and stuff here in the bedroom. Probably couldn't do that in all applications, but it seemed to work for this. So when I build the boxes, what I'm going to have to do though is I'll cut all the pieces and I'll bring them up and I'll actually construct them up here. And so what I'm going to be doing is, since the boxes inside the closet are floor to ceiling, but the ones on the front side are going to have to be on top of a platform. I have to build the boxes for the inside of the closet, push them in, then build the platform, and then put the boxes that are on the outside. So, one note, and this is advice and confirmation again, for doing things a little at a time, and then seeing after we get it. I already knew this, but I discovered it. My wife pretty much doesn't get it until she sees this. After seeing this, we had a long discussion this morning, and I'm going to make a change. So where I'm still going to build the floor to ceiling boxes here and put clothes in it, but one change I'm going to make is where I was going to try to put her vanity in over here. Because of the amount of headspace I've got, I was sort of trying to force it in. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to build these boxes and put our clothes in and get rid of these dressers here and here. But then I'm going to work on this wall and do built-ins, which I was already planning on doing built-ins in this wall anyway. But instead of putting her vanity over here, I'm going to do these built-ins in the cavity here that exists because of the attic being on the other side. And when I get that done, I'm going to move the clothes from here over to there, and her vanity, which is over here right now, is going to end up being in this space, which makes a lot more sense instead of trying to force it in over here. So we worked all that out this morning. The concept still stays intact, and I'll do a vanity for her here and then have some overhead storage, and then basically build the dressers into the wall over here. Which again, I was already planning on using that space. That's why we moved the bed over here. Concept stays in place, but we're tweaking as we go along. So the advice is, for anybody who's out there doing home remodeling, I highly advise taking your time, doing a little bit at a time, and sort of live with it. At least in my case, my wife doesn't get it till she sees it, but I sort of find the same thing in doing IT projects. Users don't know what they want till they see it. So now she sees it, she can really help have a discussion, and so we move forward. So hopefully the next picture you see, I'll actually be starting to construct the boxes for the that'll house the pullouts. Take care.